I rolled my good one. Oh no.
All right. Welcome back, players, to another week of D&D. We are on currently chapter 9. Last week, I'll give you guys a quick recap. You guys kicked the shit out of Prince Pain. Dragged him across the floor. Orpheus dragged him while he was invisible. A lot led up to that, but the highlight of last week was, yes, you guys killed the Prince of Pain. We found out that it was Thorn's brother, as Thorn had hinted at and thought that, hey, could this be my brother? What the hell's going on? Traherne did try and pry into the mind of the Prince of Pain while you guys were fighting him to see what his intentions were. Prior to last week, he did stop the Unyielding Titan from destroying you guys outright. However, last week he did reveal some of his plan with allowing you guys to actually proceed into the Rooms of Knowledge, retrieve the ring that renders immortals mortal, and was telling you guys to give him the ring or he's going to destroy you. You guys said, fuck you, and began in a sequence of fights where you guys just straight up killed him. As you guys were looking over the body in shock and trying to figure out what the heck was going on, Kahir was playing with his new sword, trying to understand why he kept hearing whispers. Thorin heard with a 20 perception someone crying or sobbing in the distance. Went to go check it out. Turned out to be Mercle in invisibility. Pushed Thorin back with a spell. I believe I forget what the name is, but it's a wind spell that pushes creatures back in a straight line. Pushed you back, and then proceeded to open up a shadow rift on top of you all. You guys had all ended up almost in. Everyone ended up in different spots. We did have 2 team members end up in Mercle's lab, which is where you guys are now. The rest of the party ended up in different areas in the worlds. You guys did some checks and tried to figure out how to get back to the rest of the party, and were successful in doing so after a couple of times for Kahir at least. Everyone else was able to jump in and kind of get back to the group. You guys landed in a cave. In this cave, immediately you all awoke, noticed that there was some green smoke, mist substance that was seeping out of the what seemed like the rocks in the cave. Looking behind you, the door was sealed, and the mist paralyzed and caused you all to become unconscious until your bodies pretty much got adjusted to this type of weird substance that's in this room. Orpheus attempted to cast something and failed immediately. So the room was both anti-magic and filled with mist, along with a couple of lab equipment items, some bottles, a bed. Traherne relayed that he also did a perception check and found out that the creatures that were in there, which seemed like your old friends like Wedge and Dr. Camille, a couple other familiar faces, some of your sisters, revealed that this was not, these people, and looked like this was a trap that Mercle set. You guys sprung the trap and caused a surprise round in favor for you guys, where you began battle with something called a barbed devil or multiple barbed devils, and some undead. Orpheus also saw that there was a dagger in the center of the room, sitting in a blue pool of liquid, which possibly could be his old dagger, because the one that was at his side is missing. Also, the most important note, if you guys didn't remember anything from last week except for this, your crystals are gone. Any questions before we jump right back into this? We are in battle, so we'll be resuming directly into battle.
I have a question. What if I keistered mine?
What if you what?
What if I keistered my crystal?
What do you mean? I don't
know. He's stuck it up his ass.
You put it in your prison pocket.
Prison pocket.
Quick, everybody hand your crystals to Tofu.
You would have a scar of wherever your prison pocket is. In the shape of Tofu's silver dagger.
Hold Valen's butt up to the rift so we can close it. Just spread your cheeks together.
Ready to jump back in? Anything else?
No, it's the. You didn't know
Where's
the
the
word
bitch so we
kefir?
can kill her?
What? Someone said, "Where's something?"
Where's the little bitch so we can kill her?
Let me see.
Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Good eye sniper.
Last we left off, it was Orpheus's turn. Orpheus, take us in. Let's go.
Danger, you saw my roll, right?
Yes, I did. I'm
Okay.
assuming you're saving that for a party member.
Maybe.
I thought I went. I broke my stab, didn't I?
So then it was Thorin's turn. I know it was one of yours. So we'll leave it at Thorin and we'll start right from there. Let's go, Thorin.
Yeah,
All right,
skip
so I
that.
guess
Skip the devil.
So I guess since I can't cast magic, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my brother's sword and still angrily swinging at the barbed devil directly to north of me. So let me go ahead and click on Rain's Call, and I do have it just as we left off. I'm sword and boarding,
Okay.
so that's a 15.
Makes it, breaks it.
All right, so 7 damage
And the one to the north, right?
to the one to the north.
Okay. You
And-
you lob off a little bit of the spikes along the arm, or maybe the left arm of this thing as it's whiling about and trying to swipe its tail at you guys. It does move quite fast, though. Anything else?
And that is my turn for now.
I don't know if you guys deduced this last week. However, abilities are not hindered by this room. So if you have an ability like lay on hands, or an ability like yourself, Thorin, where you can instantly heal someone without having to cast something, usually using your hands, your verbal or material components, you can still use those abilities. So just a quick heads up in regards to that. So officially, that's the end of your turn. Any questions?
That's my turn.
Okay.
I have no bonus actions if I can't cast. So
To clarify, if it's an instant ability, then it works.
If it's an ability, yeah. If you're not actively casting a spell and you're just using an ability, it seems to still work.
Okay.
For example, Valance casted or used his ability, his Divine Sense,
Okay.
which still went off. The undead in the center of the room is going to proceed forward. And is going to wail out at Orpheus. Moving his arms quite frantically, begins to strike at you with an 8. Which
Miss.
is a miss. Balance, it's your turn.
All right. I already killed my barb devil. Oh, that's right. I can help Tofu from here. I'm going to go for the barbed devil that's right next to him. Let's see, I have none of those, so we going.
3 hits.
1 set of damage, 2 set of damage, 3 set of damage. Hold on, I'm gonna open up calculator so I have it ready.
Yeah, the first set is not the pluses, unless you had advantage for some reason.
I don't know
Isn't
why
it
I
prone?
gave you advantage.
Isn't it prone?
Huh?
The barb devil?
It always rolls advantage.
Oh, okay, I'll just do the 1 set then. The first one.
Yeah, so the first one, it's just 8 and 1. The second one is 10 and 6, and the third one is a crit, so it's 7.
32.
32. Still up.
Yeah.
These things are quite strong.
And hold on, I want to check something. If I can use this as a bonus action or not.
You've used your bonus to use your reverse hilt.
Ah, you're right. I did do that. That's it then.
No movement. You do have movement, and you're not in direct melee range, so you can reposition yourself if you'd like.
I like being right here.
Okay. Traherne in his wolf form.
Yeah, I'm
What would you like
gonna
to do?
I'm gonna bite the barbed devil on to the left of me to attempt to knock it
Actually,
prone
I
as
gotta,
well.
I gotta take off more. So 8 and 5 is what? 13. Who said prone? Who remembered that from last week?
I said prone, but Harry clarified it's not prone. It's feared
It
from
is.
him.
It was prone from your bite, wasn't it?
No, it frightened from
Frightened?
my butt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So
Okay, yep, your turn.
So I'm gonna go ahead and bite the one to the left of me to see if I can knock it prone. So you have to roll a DC 13.
That's only on a hit, though, correct?
Probably, yeah. Most likely. I mean, it would make sense, yeah.
Do you have
So-
Pack Tactus as a
I do.
wolf? Okay, so
I do.
20 is a hit.
Yep.
So what do I need to roll?
DC
Strength.
13 strength.
Okay, it's a make.
Okay.
But that is 15 damage. That's a nice bite. Do you have multi-attack yet?
No.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
Nope. That's the end of it.
You do have telepathy if you want to give any information to the party or relay any tactics. You guys, have 6 seconds
Yeah.
to speak out loud if you like.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Kahir, it's your turn. Your new glaive in your hands feels nice and cool.
It is nice and cool. I'm going to use a bonus action to down one of my ready potions of healing, and then I'm going to swing twice on the one that's to my bottom left. We'll heal for 5.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you knew. I told last week.
And then 2 attacks on the bottom left.
Okay.
28 and 18.
Wow. Both hit. Let's see. That is going to kill the bottom left on the second attack.
Yay!
Let me just take off the full damage just to be sure. Yeah, I know. You showed me that last week, right?
Yeah, I was just making sure you remember.
Yep. Yeah, otherwise you would have been doing half damage. It's 26, 28, 30, 36. Okay. Still have movement. But you do have another Bob Devil to your top left, top right.
I'm just going to take a 5-foot step forward and heal my 2 from the 2 hits. And that's my turn.
Cool. The 2 skeletons to the south of the little pool in the center is going to move up.
That's right. Get into my range. You provoked my attack of opportunity.
One of them has entered, so you can go ahead and swing your shit. Is that
Yeah,
the crit
swing
that
your
you just
shit.
did?
That's the crit.
Alright, that one's instantly dead. Kabam.
Valens, you should have the same one because you have Polo Master too, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to knock the head off the skeleton?
Yeah.
Maybe even by accident.
No.
That's a crit.
The crit fail.
Balance, you
No.
stub your toe and you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Oh no.
You rolled it, not me, sir. The skeleton is going to attempt to swing out at you with its short sword.
At me?
Yes, sir.
Great.
With a 23.
Nice. He made it.
8 piercing.
All right. All right.
These things are, that's a really high roll for him. All right.
That's a 19. That was one off from a crit.
The Barb Devil to the right of Orpheus is going to do 2 swipes at Traherne and the tail attack at Orpheus.
He can attack me.
He can attack you, he just has disadvantage to hit you.
Oh. Whatever.
So that's 2 attacks at Traherne, 15 and a 23.
Did hit?
What is your AC, Traherne, at the moment?
The 15 missed. Yeah.
Okay.
15 misses, but the other one hits.
You take 6 piercing. And Orpheus, this is a 12 at you.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Bitch. God.
Orpheus, 3 more attacks come flying in at you. 26, 21, and 15.
Yeah, they all hit.
And 1 is a crit.
Goodbye, Orpheus. It was nice knowing you.
You take 26 piercing damage. Again, do you have resistance to piercing?
Yep, so that's 13 for me.
13. Still up?
Yeah.
Okay. Not for long.
Hello. Is you still up? Yeah? Okay.
It is your
Here we
turn.
go.
You are
Alright.
surrounded at the moment.
Wait, which one did Valen hit? Valen hit the one to the...
The devil.
The devil's to the right.
Oh, the one that... Okay. I will... I can't do anything. I'll bite it. I'm going for a bite.
Okay. That's a hit. Trying to avoid all the pointy spines on this thing, you do find a little fleshy piece maybe on the neck. Roll my damage. 5 piercing. You also had attack on this roll because you are missing half your health. You didn't need it.
No, I didn't need it, but I can get my hit point though, so I get 5 hit point back. But I also have this. Wait, I'm so confused. Does it work with magic too, or just does it work with a bite too, or my new skill?
Is it an ability and not a spell?
It's my last skill at level 6.
Yeah, no, that's just an ability. You can roll an additional damage dice. So I believe it is a 1d4.
For the bite.
Correct.
Okay. Do I have to click the vampire, the bite then, or do I have to roll 1d4 to click it, right?
So I don't think you get your con bonus on this.
Okay.
So it's just a 1d4.
And that'll be necrotic, right, for that one?
Yep. So total 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm also in my form of dread right now, so does he?
He's already afraid of you.
Okay.
Anything else?
That'll be all.
Okay. The Barb Devil to the south, being surrounded by Kahir and Thorin, is going to swing out at Thorin with 2 claws and a tail whip towards Kahir. 21 and a 9.
First is a hit.
That's 5 piercing to you.
Alright.
Tail with a 19 to Kahir. 13 piercing. Thorin, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm assuming devils are not undead. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to slash at the Barb Devil with my sword. 18.
Does it hit?
12 damage.
Okay. Again, you rip off a couple more spines on this thing. Lets out a little cry. Ah! Anything else on your turn?
And that's it.
The undead is going to enter your threat range here.
I can't do
but
anything.
your reaction has already passed, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. It's going to attempt to swing at you. With a 9.
It'll miss, finally.
Where's my undead? The other undead is going to swing at Orpheus. With a 5. That's it. Okay, Balance, your turn.
Fucking do this. All right, well, I got I've got the. Oh, there's 2 Barb Devil. Let's see. I'm gonna attack the Barb Devil next to him still again.
Okay.
I don't care about the Skelly who just stabbed me. I'm just gonna take that shit like a champ.
23 is a hit. 19 is a hit.
No,
17's
because
a
I'm at
hit.
disadvantage, right?
You're at disadvantage?
I don't know. That's what you told me.
No, I was asking you last round if you had advantage, but no. It's just normal rolls. So you take the first number. So 23, 19, 17. All hits. Roll me damages. 12, 16, 29, 30.
Well, the last one. The last one. Hold on. I think I clicked the wrong.
Yeah. Just roll the hilt damage instead.
6.
'Cause
So that's 10, 11, 12, 16, 17,
So
20.
it should be 26, right?
26. Yep.
Still up, but you again lob a whole bunch of spines off of this thing. Open up some flesh. Again, that green goo is coming out of it, hitting the floor and evaporating. Anything else in your turn? These things don't smell quite good either.
No, I don't think I'm gonna do anything. Anything else?
Okay, Valence, roll me a Constitution saving throw. You just got a whiff of Orpheus.
Ew, I don't want a whiff of Orpheus.
That's a make. You are not sick on yourself. Trahern, your turn.
Orpheus, why do you smell?
Just for clarification, when I use a heal, it's a bonus action, correct? And then it's based on the spell slot I use.
Correct. It's 1d8 per level. The spell you consume as a bonus action. It's an ability, not a spell.
Right.
Wait, what?
His
My
his,
heal.
regeneration
Yeah.
for your
Yeah,
beast.
Moon Druids
Yeah, it's
get their
ability.
combat wild shape regeneration.
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to use bite on the devil to the south of me. With that.
20's a hit. I'm assuming I need to roll a strength check. However, I don't even need to because you kill this thing. By 1. Congratulations. That one's dead.
and I'm going to use my bonus action to heal. So, I'll use a. So I'm going to use a level 3 spell slot. So how do I do that again? 1d
3d8, right? Is that
3d8? Is that right?
Is it a D8 per spell slot or per level?
I believe that's what he said. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
Is that
3d8.
right, Zev?
Could have swore I added it as an ability for you to just click on.
Yeah, so roll 3d8. That's it. There you go. There you go.
Okay, so make sure you take off 1 level 3 spell slot,
Oh, I will.
and you regen 21 HP. Sure, roll me a Constitution saving throw. And it's disadvantaged because you have advantage on smells as a wolf. So you smell Orpheus very strongly. Let's see if you start to regurgitate some stuff.
Sorry, I was adding my HP. What'd you say to roll?
Constitution saving throw. That is
This would be a
definitely a
great
fail.
time
You are
to roll a
sick,
D1.
and
My-
you...
Okay, so passive perception doesn't matter.
What?
Oh,
This
okay,
is a
never mind. I got
Constitution
confused.
because Orpheus smells really bad.
Oh, okay.
And you are a wolf form, and you have advantage on smells. So this is a disadvantage on Constitution.
Let's see.
You are sick, and you have disadvantage on your next attack.
You hear Traherne and wolf form just kind of like whimper as a wolf.
But my question is, why would it be the undead be stinky, but I'm stinkier? What the heck?
From your book. Your book made you real stinky.
Yeah, I'm cursed, but the undead's supposed to smell worse.
Okay, here, it's your turn.
I just smell like a skunk.
Also, what happens when you stand next to Orpheus for too long?
I guess let's start with my 2 attacks on the Barb Devil.
Go for it. 22 and 20 is 2 hits. What is the total damage?
34 slashing and 12 cold.
Okay, still up. But again, a lot of these spines are coming off as you're swinging about. Open up some flesh. Doesn't smell as bad as Orpheus, but thankfully you're not too close to Orpheus, so you're okay so far. Anything else in your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of keep the momentum going, spin the glaive around, and pierce him at the rear end.
Barb Devil?
Yep.
Okay, 29's a hit. That's another...
13 slashing and 3 cold.
Do you get the rage on this as well? Oh yeah, 13. So 16. Holy crap. You guys are OPs.
Not me.
And I will heal for 3.
Yes, sir. Staying there as well?
Yeah, I'm not going to move anywhere.
Okay. Orpheus, roll me a perception check.
Okay. 20?
Orpheus, you see the skeleton behind the undead, closer to the center of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you, look at the pool, sees the shiny, attempts to stick its bone arm inside of the water, and when it removes it, the bone hand and arm is gone, and the liquid that was in the pool begins to go up its bones and disintegrate the skeleton in front of you to nothing but ash, or by the pool.
Ah.
That's not frightening.
Valent, you feel a cold arm behind you begin to reach out and try and grab at your neck,
Oof.
but you very quickly dodge it.
Yeah. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Oh.
Orpheus, the barb devil in front of you is going to swing out again. It does not like the way you smell.
You smell like ass, boy.
They are
With a 17, 16, and 15.
ahead.
18 piercing.
That'll be 9. Okay.
There's 9 rounded down, or halved.
No. 18 half, so 9, right?
9, yeah, 9.
Yeah.
If you have resistance.
Yeah.
Still up?
Yep.
All right. It is your turn.
Getting a item is a action, right? Or is it bonus action? Action, right? Just touching
To
something.
pick up an item is an action. Sorry, is a bonus action. To use the item is an action, or to actually wield it. So, for example, if you're going to run over to the pool to grab your dagger, it will be a bonus action to take it out or try and attempt to take it out.
Okay.
But a full action if you want to equip it and start using it.
Okay. I will. I will bite the barb devil next to Jahan.
Okay. Trying to avoid some of these spikes, you very quickly miss the neck of this one as it sees you coming.
Okay.
It smells you coming.
I will use my bonus action to touch the book.
You use your bonus action to touch the book. I feel like touching the book would be an action in this sense. Because you're
Okay.
technically using it.
Oh.
You want
Okay.
to reverse the
Bonus action would be to grab something like on the ground, in a well, on a person.
Well, technically, I'm not casting it. Somebody else cast it. I'm not using it. I'm just touching it. But yeah, I will try to go over to the. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go over there. Alright, attack me. God.
– 17 and 11.
The 17 hit.
Take 9 piercing.
So that's
So you round
5.
it down, that's 4.
Oh.
As soon as Orpheus leaves the vicinity, Traherne and Balance, you feel much better. Smells much nicer, even with the skeletons, undead, and barb things around you.
I hate you.
Traherne, you do not have disadvantage any longer as your nostrils
no.
clear up.
Oh my god.
Does everyone see the
Yeah.
stink glow around Orpheus?
It's there.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
That is the radius.
excellent. Stay away from us.
I still have my bonus, right? Action. And you say pick up something a bonus, yeah? Can I just try to just tear up a piece of my sleeve and then try to drop it in the well, the water?
You can.
What happened to the?
I'll let you know next round.
Come
As it floats on top for a moment.
And then comes out and strangles you.
Thor and 2 claws and a tail coming out here. 18 and 23 to Thorin.
18 miss it, or I'm sorry, makes it, breaks it. 18, both are hits.
That's 10 piercing. And
Get out of here with
you
your crit shit.
You take 12, round it down. It's a 6. Thorin, it is your turn.
All right. Well, since Orpheus is kind of in the clear for now, and Kahir and I are kind of being surrounded, and Kahir's been taking a lot of damage, you just see Thorin kind of grab his amulet, and from inside he's praying to Charlotte, just muttering at the amulet. The amulet just starts glowing, and then his entire body just radiates, and he channeled divinities, preserve lives to both Kahir and himself for 15 health each.
Do it.
Kahir feel a little better now.
Thorin, roll me a religion check as you're praying to Charlotte.
Uh-oh.
19.
Without the crystal in your possession, you feel different when you're praying to your goddess. Not too sure exactly why, but for some reason you get a feeling, like a sense that even though you are speaking to her and you've done this many, many, many times before.
Like the difference between watching Star
Just
Wars.
feels different for some reason in this sense, without the crystal in your possession.
Technically, this isn't a spell, right? So my
Correct.
Blessed Healer and Disciple of Life doesn't trigger off of it.
Correct. That's why we
All
said
right.
it last time. Same thing.
Yep. All right. And that's my turn.
The undead is going to follow you, Orpheus, and the one next to Kahir. They're both going to strike out. First one at Orpheus with a 12. Orpheus, what is your AC?
13, so that's a miss.
The second one at Kahir with a 19. 7 bludgeoning. And Valence, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna start stabbing the skeleton who's next to me.
I would assume you would probably want to reposition first, as these things don't seem quite strong. You probably just break it once you hit it, and would probably want to continue your attack on something else before you move. Or, position yourself first before you start attacking and continue your momentum with your attacks. There you go.
So I attacked
14
him.
is a hit. Roll me a little bit of damage. That's enough. That skeleton gets plopped to the ground.
And then I'm at the barb next to Traherne. Nope.
Roll me damage on that. You hit Traherne. Traherne, you take 11 damage.
As
As you
Valence crit
misjudge
twice.
Valence with your lance. After swinging through the skeleton and looking back maybe to see if it's make sure it's dead, you swing forward and you hit Traherne in the wolf form.
Wrong guy to get revenge on there, buddy.
Just recovering from being sick. The hilt does land true, though. Roll me damage on the hilt. 6.
Whopped him upside the head with the back end. Sorry.
You hear,
All right.
you
All
hear Orpheus say like, "You okay for that, Valence?"
I don't think Orpheus is paying attention to me.
Anything else in your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Traherne, who just got stabbed by Valence, what would you like to do? You're no longer sick.
Yeah.
Feel much better that Orpheus moved away from you.
So I'm gonna reposition. But I'm just gonna stay within range. I'm not gonna go outside range. I'm just gonna move. Move down here. So
Okay.
you see Traherne dash towards Valence, and then use his back feet to jump off of Valence's body because he's pissed off he just got hit by him, and lunge into the barbed devil for another bite.
Valence, roll me a strength check to make sure you don't fall over prone. You're fine. Easily, you're like a statue.
I'm gonna use my action for him entering my space to grapple him.
Traherne, you feel a hand grab your leg as
Yeah.
you go to bite, and you miss your attack
Okay.
with a 13.
All right.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
Plant.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go down and help these guys, and then that'll be the end of my turn.
You are going to take an attack of opportunity.
That's fine. Go ahead.
With an 11,
Okay. I block
which I
it.
believe is a miss, right?
Yep.
Okay. Here, a wolf appears next to you.
His eyes glowing in their emerald color, and he's like surveying the battlefield and everything, and he witnesses what goes on between Traherne and Valens, and you just hear him in this guttural roar, just fight the enemy, not each other, and he spears the devil in.
Yeah, as you're screaming, the barb devil in front of you kind of hunkers down for a moment, looks very, very fucked up. On this attack, it crumples to the ground. Dead.
And I'll follow through with my second strike going into the undead.
You get some PTSD with this undead guy behind you. Roll me some attacks on this. Kahir remembers that these things are very hard to kill. What's the total damage on that?
10 slashing, 5 cold.
So that's 15, not enough. You're going to use the hilt?
Yep, I'll follow through with the hilt. For 12 more bludgeoning and 4 cold.
Armor class 8, so yes, that's a hit. However, con save, and its DC is 5 plus the damage taken. What was the damage taken on your
on
hilt?
the hilt was 16.
16?
Yep, so DC 21.
That's a fail.
Bye-bye!
Knocked in the ground. Anything else on your turn? You do not have any active enemies next to you, so you can now move freely.
Nope, I'll just heal my 3 and... Actually, you know what? We'll come up and charge after this one.
Okay.
Keep that momentum going. Let's go!
Let's see. Okay, here, roll me a perception check. What languages does this thing speak?
Inferno, you said last time.
Oh, this one has telepathy. 120 feet. In your mind, Kahir and Orpheus, Kahir, you hear some strange sounds. Orpheus, you hear, "Why did you kill my friends?" Here, on your perception check, the shifting of the color of the eyes shifts from a green to a blue.
Is it a two-way connection that I can speak back, even though I don't understand it?
I'm about
I
to
mean, you're
ask
right in
that.
front of it too.
Oh, then he just kind of like tosses his head back
Orpheus
and
heard
laughs.
the words, the actual language, whereas you heard.
Right. He just tosses his head back and laughs, and then he goes, "Ha ha ha."
Orpheus, you heard Kahir say, "ass-smelling demon."
I was speak in Inferno back to him, and I was like, your friend attacked us first, but in Inferno, we mean no harm to you guys.
Orpheus, on your turn, you get a response. However,
Okay.
Kahir, the devil doesn't attack you back as you enter the range, and it passes its turn. Orpheus, roll me an Arcana check if you would like to discern what's going on with this barb devil now that he's talking to you.
15.
The possession from Mercle or whoever possessed these things to attack you guys and to transform them has worn off. The undead in front of you, however, is still undead and is trying to bite you and attack you.
What happened to the cloth in the water?
Give me a perception check. As you look in the pool, the cloth is gone, and you just see a slight smoke rise up from the pool.
Oh, that's not good. I'm just gonna bite the undead.
Ew, that must be taste awful.
Undead on undead violent.
12 is
When will
a
the
hit,
madness
rolling
stop?
damage. You do not get any of these benefits because it is undead. So you deal 2 piercing damage to it. However, no blood trickles down as you bite this thing or anything like that. You also don't get that extra D4.
That's for my
Do
great
you?
touch.
Yeah, I guess you do. It is necrotic.
Aren't undead immune to necrotic?
No, they're immune to poison. So still take
that's
damage.
right.
Before my turn end, I'm a tell Rup. I think the spell that Mercle put on the devil one up. That's why he didn't attack you, Kahir.
Orpheus, also, it seems like this undead guy in front of you is not affected by your smell, since he's immune to poison. Anything else in your turn as you shout out to the group?
No, that's it.
Thorin, it's your turn. You have another monstrous creature to the north. Orpheus is saying that he's not attacking.
Kind of suspect on that, but can I do like a perception check and see if since I was in this fight with the Barb Devils right next to us, Orpheus is like reaching for his dagger. Do I witness or like perceive him even attempting to go for this dagger?
Who?
Like
Me.
Orpheus.
I'll tell you something else on the perception, but yeah, everyone would have witnessed Orpheus run over to the pool, throw something in it, look over, seen a cloud of smoke, and then look back and talk
bite
to you
that
guys.
thing.
And bite this undead. So he did something with the pool, but he didn't reach in himself.
Mm-hmm.
However, with your 24 perception check, you look down at these barb devils that were dead on the ground. They did have like a greenish glow to their eyes. However, the ones on the floor, that greenish glow kind of disappears as their eyes remain open since they're dead. And you revealed behind is just a straight blue eyes instead of green.
Interesting. Well, Thurin is going to rush over here. Where's a good spot? I guess I'll go in Orpheus's range, whatever, and start smacking with the sword.
Go for it.
8.
8 is a miss. Roll me a Constitution saving throw as you get a whiff and did not hold your nose while entering the range of Orpheus's stink.
19.
Sorry for the smell.
19 is a save. You're fine. You're able to very quickly hold your nose for a moment.
Wait, Thorin had the mask.
Or maybe pull up your mask a little bit closer to your nose for a moment. Kind of goes right through the cloth, though, unfortunately.
And that is my turn.
Slam at Orpheus with a 10. That's a miss. Valence, it's your turn.
I'm gonna stab a barb devil.
Go for it.
Miss. Don't know about that one.
Miss. Hit.
Whack him in the back of the head again for 5.
5 more damage. Kahir, again, and Orpheus, Thorin, and Valence, you also hear this in your minds. Anyone that speaks Infernal will hear, hey, stop that. Everyone else that doesn't speak Infernal will hear, "Rah, rah."
Flint, I just heard.
Seems like he got hurt on that one.
I'll look and be like, yeah, writhe in pain, beast.
All right, so I wasn't able to understand that, but I was able to hear Orpheus when he was shouting, correct? About like earlier. About
When I talk to you guys, not
Yeah.
when I speak Infernal to that devil.
Right. I'm gonna use part of my movement to move up closer to the undead, and I want to check to see like what am I noticing like on this undead Like what's its stature look like? Does it look like he's still in combat or enraged, or is he very passive?
Nope. The undead itself seems to be different from this barb devil, who instead of the barb devil like just constantly going, the barb devil actually has its shoulders down and its claws at its side at the moment, whereas the undead just keeps constantly trying to go after Orpheus.
The undead's going after Orpheus, and the barb devil looks passive. Is that what you're
Correct.
saying? Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack the undead with a bite.
Okay. Go for it. $15's a hit.
Have disadvantage.
Huh?
Do I have disadvantage being in range?
Nope. Not yet.
Okay.
Roll me damage. 10. Anything else on your turn?
I'll use my movement to back out.
Very
And that's
smart. However, as you back out, this thing attempts to slam at
That's
you
fine.
with a 7.
That's
Okay,
fine.
here, it's your turn. Again, the spiny thing, the spines on its back begins to retract as it stands straight up in front of you. Actually, it's quite tall compared to maybe other things that you've seen recently. The gnomes, everything else. Kind of looking at you. Still looks hideous as fuck, though.
What exactly did Orpheus say to us after
I
he
said-
spoke to us?
I said the spell. I said the devil, the spell, the Mercle spell on the devil just one up. That's why he's not attacking us.
I'm a paladin. I don't give a shit. It's dying.
Kahir's gonna take a step back from him.
Aw, nice guy Kahir.
Nothing happens.
Kahir's first attack is gonna go to the undead.
Mm.
15. That's 13, 15 total damage. So DC 20.
Con?
Yes.
That's a fail. How would you like to kill this undead? We're gonna start calling Kahir the Undead Slayer.
He's going to drag in his step back, watching the barb devil intently. He's just going to swing his glaive in an uppercut, come up the mid drift of the undead, take the head off with it, and follow the motion up and over his head, and point the end of his glaive with the undead head on it directly at the devil.
Roll me a performance check. See how badass this looks. Not too bad. For everyone else watching this, this kind of looks kind of cool. See a blue arc come behind Kahir. He doesn't even look like he looks behind him as this happens. His glaive kind of just rolls off of his shoulder and comes back in front of him. He catches it and is pointing it at the barb devil as the undead in front of you, Orpheus, falls to the ground.
You should feel cold too, right? We should feel cold from the glaive too.
Nice little breeze comes your way. Feels actually kind of good. Kahir, you do get your HP, your extra 1 on this. Anything else in your turn?
No, I'll hold the rest. I will hold my bonus action, the hilt strike, if he does anything aggressive.
Let's see. Later, bitches. The Barb Devil is going to attempt to run directly towards the Shadow Rift.
Mm.
He is going to attempt to pass you here.
If he moves out of my
if he's-
threat range, I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I don't have my reaction.
I will use mine if he's going to attempt to flee.
Yeah, he's decent. Not enough. As he gets to the portal and attempts to step through Orpheus, roll me a perception check. As you're the only one that can understand. Actually, everyone can roll me perception checks in the room. You hear, for some reason, you think the sword's talking to you again. And Valence apparently doesn't want to hear this thing. Dismissing anything that's entering his mind at the moment.
Yep.
Traherne, Thorin, and Orpheus with the DC of 10. Makes it, breaks it. You guys, for anyone that speaks Infernal, will hear, oh, that was close. What the hell is... And stops there. An agonizing scream, almost, Orpheus, in your mind, from this thing. Everyone else hears... as it enters the portal. And that is the end of combat.
Wait, was he dragged in?
He went to the portal. You guys aren't close enough, though, and didn't hear
Ah.
anything as he was entering in regards to, like, something grabbing him, or if he just stepped through to another side and found something else on the other side that he didn't like. You guys aren't too sure at the moment. We are going to take our break here. So 5-minute break. Let you guys use the restroom, grab some popcorn, some water. I'll see you guys back in 5 minutes.
All right.
Unpopped popcorn?
I'll
What?
pop your
Yeah,
corn.
because I chose to have banana scoop pudding on my break instead of popcorn.
Banana scoop pudding. What is that?
They call it banana scoop, but it's basically
I'm assuming we're live, right, boys?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. Welcome back.
I want to hear
Hopefully
more
enjoy-
about Kahir's pudding.
Everyone's enjoying a ration or two as you guys are all talking out what you're eating at the moment. Again,
Oh.
combat is over. However, you guys do see a very large rift to the northwest. Orpheus is eyeing up his dagger, sitting in a very dark liquid pool.
Still figure out how to get it. Oh, quick question for DM. Is the smoke around us still the smoke that prevent us from using the spell still in the cave now that all the devil and stuff die or left?
I don't think it was the. So you guys did some arcana and checks and things like that. It didn't seem like it was the smoke stopping the spells or the mist in the cavern, the cave. It just seems like this whole place, for some reason, doesn't allow spells to be cast.
Wow.
Kahir's
Anybody
gonna
got
put-
a stick?
That was very loud. Go ahead. What were we saying, Zeb?
Kahir's going to put his glaive away, but he's going to take out the sword, and he's going to approach the rift.
Before you approach the rift, as you touch the sword, roll me a Constitution. No, what did I say it was? Wisdom saving throw.
Just like that, he deleted half the party.
Orpheus's book in sword form.
Oh,
I have to go back in my chat log to see what I had told you guys. Hold on. Chat log.
Is that a wall around Merkel's bedroom, or can I see all of her toys in there?
Holy.
There's a vibrator under the bed.
Heathens.
The hand of Vecna with a battery attached.
What'd you roll, Kahir?
A 6.
That's a fail.
Oh no.
And then the world ended.
Kahir's getting more of the puzzle. He's going insane, but he's getting more of the puzzle.
Kahir. Roll me an additional wisdom saving throw.
Oh
As these
no!
Words ring out in your mind. And again, this is in ancient Britannian. 12. I don't remember what I wrote down for this. Okay.
Oh. That's the wrong thing to say to Kahir. Kahir, you kind of hear from Kahir's general direction as he's gripping the sword and he's standing in front of it, the portal. You hear him kind of chuckle to himself. And you hear him say, kind of under his breath, it's a little hard to make out, but you get the sense that he's saying, huh, Kahir likes that term. Kahir
Zach,
okay
check
with
Discord as well.
it. Okay. He says, Kahir likes that term. He okay with it. And then he looks at the sword and you just hear he says under his breath, will you help Kahir to close Rift? We know you can open, but can you help to close? And he kind of just pauses with the sword in hand.
Okay.
Does it
At
do
the moment,
anything?
just no response here. Again, the sentence that is in the chat for you specifically, just again continues to ring out. Probably makes you a little crazy that it keeps going over and over again. It does give you a few moments to like reflect on what it said again. Did it say anything different? No, that was the same sentence. Is it going to add anything on? You hear it over and over, like just to see if it's going to add anything at the end. Nope, same sentence. What's everyone else doing?
I'm inspecting this thing on the ground.
Neither way, Zeph. At the moment, that's just how you feel about it. Is like okay. I know Thorin said something about the wall, so yes, the enclosing area is fully enclosed. Disregard anything that you see past the bed. It is just a straight up wall, all the way across and all the way around. Again, there is some lab equipment to the south on some of these tables. Some really weird looking vials, some empty, some halfway filled. Green substance in some of them, a blue substance in the other. There's about 3 vials with liquid in them, 2 with green, 1 blue. Uncapped.
Well, then I'm gonna look around. And do I see any caps anywhere or anything I can use to cap on top of the lids?
No stoppers, at least in the room. You can possibly makeshift something if you want to try and stopper them. However, give me a perception or an investigation check on the blue one.
14.
The blue liquid inside of the vial looks very similar to the blue liquid that Orpheus is standing next to in the well.
I would take out my warhammer that I have that I've just kind of have in my bag, and I'm putting the warhammer on the ground. I'm gonna take a little bit of the I'm gonna start with the red liquid. I'm gonna pour it on top of
2 green, 1 blue.
2 green, 1 blue. I'm gonna take a little bit of the green and drip that on the top part, by like the thickest part of the hammer.
Okay.
And then I would take the blue and drip it on the hilt of the hammer.
All right. I'll tell you in a minute. What's everyone else doing?
Does anybody have a stick over here? Still asking that
You
question.
have a broken quarterstaff on your back.
Oh, I threw it away. I don't know why that is.
You threw it away? Okay.
Well, last time I dropped it.
Balance, Traherne, what are you guys doing as you're moving closer to the rift? Maybe inspecting some of the blood circle that's next to the rift?
Yeah, checking out the blood circle.
Okay, there is like a small little pedestal, chair, circular thing. If you knock on it, it's made out of wood, but it is colored. It looks like it was painted blue. And then again, on top of it, almost in a perfect circle and a star shape, is a blood rune. Same one that you've seen in the past where when you guys were seeing Mercle the first time when with the attack on the gnomish city, and you guys kind of washed away the first one. It's almost an exact replica of that one.
All right, so I'm going to take my paw and just start dragging the dirt through itself. Is that possible, or is it on top of the pedestal?
It's on top. It is raised
So
a
it's
little
like
bit.
it's painted, right? Like it's not like something I can just.
It's blood. He said
Yeah.
blood.
So again, it's like think like a wooden barrel that's painted blue, but it's small, and the top of it is flat. So it's almost like it's almost like this is a ritual pedestal. If you've ever played Skyrim and you've seen the enchantment table, it almost looks like an enchantment table, except there's no enchantment stones and things sitting on top of it. It's just this rune on top.
But the rune's out of blood. Like if I try to rub my paw against it, does it mess it up, or is it dried?
Let's see if it's dry. It is not. It is still quite wet. It does
So-
mess it up a little bit, but now you have some of this blood on your paw.
Okay. So I'm just gonna try to drag some of it into the dirt and then just walk away.
Okay. There is a paw print now on top of this.
I'm gonna come over and look at the spear or the thing in the this dagger in the pool. I'm gonna take my spear and I'm gonna try to like jab it under and like pop the dagger out of the pool.
The dagger is fully submerged.
Oh, I thought you said it was on the top. My bad.
No, it's fully submerged.
Is there anywhere I can hook my spear into it?
Without touching the liquid.
My spear's gonna touch the liquid.
Orpheus, do you say anything to him as?
Yes, as soon as he tried to about to touch the liquid, I was like, I wouldn't do that. That liquid literally just dissolve the skeleton. So I'm looking at doing what he doing with the liquid over there. Maybe we should wait.
I'm gonna stare. I'm gonna look at the pool. Look at my weapon. Look inside the pool again. I'm like, but your weapon survived. Won't mine?
Yeah, but how did it get in there in the first place? Like,
Orpheus, roll me a history check on your silver dagger.
oh no.
DC was a 1 because it's literally in your tooltip for your dagger that this dagger is silver, number 1.
Mhm.
Number 2, your dagger can never be dirtied or stained,
Yeah.
specifically by liquids. Possibly because your dagger is made out of silver and is immune to most magical things.
Yeah. So I would tell Valen, I was like, well, this dagger from my mom, and she said it's immune to all magical effect on it. So I'm not sure if your spear have the same effect.
Doran?
Mm-hmm.
Which one was the top? Which one was the hilt?
So I poured the green on the top part, and then the blue I poured on the hilt, like going towards the top.
Okay, so your hammer is sitting like this,
Mm-hmm.
and which one? The green is on top.
Correct. The green is on top, rolling down
Okay,
towards
so
the blue.
This is the top of the warhammer. It
Mhm.
begins to slide down. However, the blue portion at the bottom begins to wither away your warhammer. Even the metals underneath of your hilt begins to seep through and smoke. However, as the green starts trickling down and mixes with the blue, it stops the effect of the burning through your warhammer with the green liquid.
Right.
In your left hand or whatever hand that you're currently holding. There is a second vial of green liquid on the table as well.
Mm-hmm. So I would kind of look over to the group and say, hey, I think I have a way of stopping that pool from eating away at anyone's items as they try getting that sword out or the dagger out.
And Valent, you witnessed that his warhammer began to disintegrate when it was touched by that blue liquid. So Orpheus kind of just saved your lads. Just that.
If you know how to get my mom dagger out, I will appreciate that.
So I'm gonna grab one of the green vials and bring it over here and kind of first just do a little test and just put like a couple drops in the pool.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw as you enter Orpheus's smell range.
Oh my god.
17.
You're fine. You can hold your nose, or maybe you push your mask a little bit closer to your nostrils.
Yeah, so I'll take a little bit of the drops of the green and put it in the pool.
Okay. It kind of sits in there. Doesn't look like it dissolves fully the blue liquid itself.
Hmm. What can I do?
Maybe you want to try something else.
Is this well raised up off the ground, or is it down under the ground?
Yeah, it's about knee height compared to Orpheus.
Does like inspecting the outside of it, does it look like
How
it's something
Oh.
that can be disrupted? Like I could break it, or does it look like solid stone all the way through?
No, it's definitely solid stone. It looks like it was carved into the ground almost.
Oh.
How deep is the pool?
About 5 feet, you would estimate, with Orpheus's dagger kind of stood in the bottom of it. The hilt is maybe an arm's length to reach it.
Hmm.
I'm going to remove the aura around Orpheus so you guys can see the dagger in there.
How
And the blue pool.
damaged? How damaged is my warhammer?
At the bottom, it looked like the blue liquid at least seeped through half of the metal. Probably using it, you probably end up breaking it.
Hmm.
So if you're attempting to do something with it, it's probably unusable already.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
What?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was gonna use it as a stick.
Oh,
We have 2 green vials, so I was gonna take
Hmm.
the warhammer and hold it over the pool and kind of douse the warhammer with the green liquid, and then use that, make sure like all the surface is covered, and use that to kind of try to fish out the dagger from the hilt.
Are you touching any of the green with your hand? I'm assuming you're dousing the whole thing, so you're
Yeah,
picking
it's
up.
my hands are probably gonna be touching it.
Okay, so as you touch the green with your hand, any parts of your hand that was dirty or smelly dissolves.
huh?
Like your hand is off?
Yeah, your hand is off.
Like it literally looks like you, if you rubbed your hands in sanitizer, kind of has that smell to it too.
And I was kind of pouring it, like I was holding the warhammer over the pool as I'm pouring it, so there's probably stuff dripping, the remainder of it dripping into the pool as well.
Yep.
I look over to Thurin and telepathically talk to him and just say, I saw a runic circle, which just seems to be out of place over on the side of the room. Do you think it has anything to do with this?
I don't know.
It has
That's a good question.
paint and blood on top of the surface.
Thorin, at this moment, the entire Warhammer is filled with
Mhm.
or doused in this green liquid. It does pretty well to stick onto it as well. However, you have
Mhm.
exhausted a full vial. You have a second green vial still.
All right.
Again, any dirt, grime, anything that was on the Warhammer, this Warhammer looks super shiny now, and your hands are fully clean.
Woohoo!
Maybe the smells from wiping your ass in the wild or wherever you use the restroom dissipate almost instantly. You have no smell on your hands. However,
Oh,
you
you
do
should
still
throw
smell Orpheus.
You should throw some of that on Orpheus.
So I have so
Click on that.
I saw Johan wipe up the some of the runic circle, right? Can I try to cast something if it casts?
I don't think you saw him. You were pretty, you were pretty much invested on trying to get to this silver dagger. You were asking
Oh.
everyone for a stick. I don't know
Yeah.
if, and I don't know if Traherne shared that information with you. I think he's talking directly to Thorin through his mind.
Oh,
Unless you're speaking to the whole party.
No, I was
or-
just talking to Thurin.
never mind him.
Ah.
Oh, with the warhammer that's now squeaky clean, am I able to kind of fish the dagger out and kind of toss them both to the side?
Roll me a sleight of hand.
12.
You are successful. The dagger comes out of the well, lands next to Orpheus.
Hey.
However, it is still doused in this blue liquid. Your Warhammer, though, seems unaffected.
All right.
However, as you pull it out, both the green and the blue liquid is no longer on the Warhammer.
All right.
But once again, the hilt of it still feels shaky to hold. Feels like if you actually swung with your might with this thing, it would probably break the hilt off.
So I kind of look at Orpheus and saying, "Here, I think you can use this," and I hand him the other vial of green liquid.
Um, thank you. Um, but right now I'm really contemplating whether to use it on myself or on a dagger. Yeah, I'm
Thorin
gonna
was able
try.
to douse his entire warhammer, which is much bigger than a dagger, with
I'm
liquid.
I'm gonna try to use just enough on the dagger, and then to see if I have enough to pour on myself.
Roll me a sleight of hand on the dagger, since you're trying to use the minimal amount to make this a usable dagger once again. 12 is a success. You have about half of the vial remaining. What would
And
you like to do with it?
I would like to just light it on my body.
How are you going to do that? Are you going to pour it on top of your head? Are you going to put it in your hands and start rubbing it across you?
Just yeah, like soap. Just on my
Okay.
hand. My face, my hair.
Thorin and Orpheus, roll me wisdom saving throws.
Oh no, we turned into a frog.
Thorin, you're
26.
perfectly fine. Orpheus, you are fine too.
Hey!
And you're clean. No longer scarred.
Yay!
The effects from your touching the book has dissipated.
Hey
From
guys!
this magical substance of
I smell good
infinite
again.
cleaning. Is literally what I'm calling it. Magical substance of infinite cleaning. You are able to retrieve your dagger, and you no longer smell. Doesn't seem like he smells anymore, Thorin. And everyone that's
Right.
around Orpheus.
Hey,
Hey,
I
look,
smell.
OxyClean.
I smell good again. I run between D2. I smell good again. Put in my
But
outfit.
wait,
Two
there's
birds,
more.
one stone kind of thing here.
Yeah, I pick up my dagger by the way.
Other than that, Thorin, no other objects of interest around. Again, It does look like this was like a lab or a testing facility for chemical substances and things like that. Which would, again, probably explain why there's some type of barrier in here for magic to not, allow the substances to be tampered with magically, at least. At least that would be your best guess.
Right. So I'm going to kind of now walk over to Valens and kind of look at him and go, "Hey, you bought those bags or the vials of that you can hold anything in from that dwarf, right? Does
Told him
this
what
look
you
like
weren't
what?"
looking. What?
No, I held up the remaining blue vial that we have that's uncapped and say, "Does this look like one of your vials? Do you have a cap for this, or do you know what we can do with this? This might be useful later."
Pull the vial out. One of the vials out. Look it over.
Doesn't look exactly the same. However, pinging on the glass, maybe pinging on both of the glasses, kind of sounds similar. Maybe an older version of what you have. Again, these are quite rare.
I'm gonna hold it up and I'm gonna be like, maybe it'd be a better idea if we just dump what's in that into this one since it's already got a cap, and then we could save that to use for something else later.
All right.
You were also told that these vials were indestructible.
I know, that's why I said dump it into mine.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I kind of like, as I'm holding popcorn, I kind of just hold out the blue vial towards Valens.
Oh my god.
Balance, are you going to attempt to do this?
Yes.
Drink
I'll
it.
do it.
Drink it.
I'll
Roll
do
me a
it.
sleight of hand.
Not athletics?
Dexterity base, sir. You trying to strength this thing? I don't think that's possible.
He's trying to shove one vial in.
Oh
the other.
no!
Oh shit.
I'm setting the no. I'm setting the fucking DC.
Okay. Valance, before the session, rolled a 1 on his hand of fate and has changed the DC of this to 1.
Oh my god!
Valance drops the vial of blue liquid. It bounces, doesn't break, and lands back in his hand with none of the liquid pouring out. And is able to transfer from one vial to the other. However, it seems like this is the same type of vial, just an older version.
Oh,
Okay.
But it
we got
had
a
the cap.
Yep.
Balance is yours to have a cap. This one,
Yep.
these don't.
Yeah.
Or a
the ones I
stopper
have-
or something that, a magical
Yeah.
stopper that won't disintegrate if you hold it upside down.
That's why I pop it in, and I tuck it away. I'm like, there we
Okay.
go. And I hand the empty one back to Thur, and I go, don't do that again.
Valence, you can add one indestructible vial of Mercle's.
Merc.
What did I say? Mercle's acid. I think I named it
Mercle acid.
Mercle's acid.
That sounds
Sounds
like
like
that sounds
Mercle's
like
mysterious mishap.
You
that's
could also put like blue
citrus.
vial to make a difference from other things.
Got it.
Was
It's good.
Mercle's
it's-
acid.
Sounds like
It's-
one hell of a
Oh, it
trip.
looks like this.
A
Blue
flaccid
Gatorade.
acid.
Mercle PJ.
Okay.
Totally wasn't inspired by my blue Gatorade, I promise.
Watermelon sugar.
Why the sugar high? No, it's Lady Marmalade. That's the term for that, Lady Marmalade.
Orpheus is talking some gibberish next to you, Thorn.
I just Orpheus just happy he got his mom dagger back,
And you don't smell.
and I don't smell. Yeah.
Orpheus looks super shiny, like he just got out of the shower for the first time in his life.
Oh, Jahan back.
You're undoing your transform?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Kahir, still holding the sword by the rift?
No, them.
I say
He's going to use all of his brain power, all 3 cells of them, and he's going to will the existence of the sword to close the rift as he swings towards it.
And we over here just talking.
Roll me a d20.
Oh my god, nobody come and help.
Kahir, you open a second rift.
Oh no!
Do I get sucked in?
No.
Hey, he just walks away.
You are attempting to feel out the ability of this particular sword. This time you're like, oh god, it's gonna pull me back in. You take a quick step back as this thing appears next to you to avoid it from pulling you in.
I signal to the group. You guys follow me. I want to show you guys something, and I'm gonna walk around the rifts, but just lead them over to this symbol.
Yep.
To
As
see if
Traharn's
any-
passing you, and Kahir, you look back at maybe the new rift that you created. Roll me a perception check.
Hey, since when were there 2 rifts here?
Wait, what's the small rip over here?
Everyone roll me perception checks now, since you all are coming closer. DC 6. Balance, you're disconnected, or you're still here with us. Did we lose Raid?
I think so.
All right, so I'll just NPC him to walk over as well. We'll skip his perception check, though, because he automatically fails for not being here.
You're an automatic failure.
Well, apparently he's back.
He
I've
still
received
failed.
nothing Anyway.
Still fails. For everyone else, Valence, you don't notice the second rift because both rifts combine into one, and now it's bigger.
Oh shit.
It gets very close to you, Thorin.
Boop.
Do we see
Kinda
anything
look
by?
at it, take a step back.
Do we see anything
Do I
looking into
see
it?
anything in it as I'm like backpedaling from it though?
Are you guys looking directly into it?
I'm like kind of like looking at it as I'm walking away from it, like backpedaling.
Go ahead, where are you going?
Traherne, Orpheus, Thorin, and Valence all roll me dexterity saving throws as a huge claw comes out of the Shadow Rift.
Oh no.
Don't we get advantage for looking?
Woohoo,
Yes.
5! Yeah!
Oh, look at me roll.
Traherne jumps off the pedestal, does a backflip over the claw as it
Look at
swings.
me roll. Oh, Orpheus, 16, 16, 16, 16. Oh, why is that music? I don't like it. Why is that music? Turn on. I don't like it. Why is that? Why is
Traherne is
it
the
on?
only one who makes. Let's see who gets grabbed. 2. Orpheus. You are
Got
gone.
it!
Oh, shit.
As I said, go here, where you going? And got rammed. Oh no.
What did the claw look like as I was dodging it?
The Dracolich?
Hang on 1 second. What chapter was that? Oh, I guess I didn't do a handout. It looked like an extremely large claw of a Dracolich.
What was the DC? What was
20.
Oh god. Oh. Oh,
What
when I
happened?
when I got wrapped in, you're gonna hear Orpheus just yell.
What do you guys think would happen?
Thorin and Valence, are you guys staying there?
I don't. What's going on?
I-
I got DT'd.
A huge claw came out and grabbed Orpheus and pulled him into
He's
the rift.
gone.
Bye, Felicia.
what,
I mean,
Not his fault.
what do you guys think would happen if I threw this runic symbol thing in the rift?
You can't. It's a. I thought he said it's stuck to the rail.
It's a pedestal thing.
Oh.
It's a pedestal.
I'm just gonna.
Screw it, I'm just picking it up and chunking that thing in the rift. What happens?
You're
I'm gonna go over here if I
closer
can
to the rift
hear.
again?
Not
Like, yo.
I'm going right here.
Be like, here.
Hang on.
We breaking a hand?
Here. And chunking it.
You don't know what happened.
I imagine I turned around. I was imagining I turned around. I call, where you going, Kahir? And then I got wrapped. And then as soon you turn around, Kahir, I'm gone.
Traherne, roll me a strength check.
$13.
You throw the blood-soaked painted barrel / pedestal into the rift, and it's gone.
What's gone? The rift is gone, or the pedestal's gone?
The
Pedestal's gone.
pedestal.
That was probably our ticket out.
Yeah. Well, I've literally asked you guys 3 times to look at this, and you guys just completely ignore it. So I'm like, fuck it.
I'm not a magical being. I'm looking at a fucking barrel. Yeah, look like a barrel in blood. Looks good to me.
Maybe we should just run and jump for it.
There is a
Thurn?
claw mark left behind from the Dracolich as he grabbed Orpheus.
Thurin kind of looks over at Kahir and goes, "So you know how to open rifts now?"
Maybe. It's something me still trying to do. We try to close it.
I mean, what if we
At least
open?
we can reverse.
What if we open a few more rifts and looked into it? Maybe we'll see a place that's familiar to us, or we can just jump in and chase after Orpheus.
Probably should leave young boy to his own vices and whatever world he pops out of.
I don't
But
know.
he's going to. Is there actually a torch in front of him? Is that like an actual light source?
Sure. Yeah, there's something that was definitely light in the cave, so yeah, there's probably torches all around.
Okay.
Hanging in sconces on the wall. So if you want to grab one, grab it. You can.
I was thinking that maybe they were a key to something, and I was going to snuff one out, but if it was an afterthought, no, it's all right. The one in front of him, he was just going to snuff out.
No one's actually attempted to cast a spell since, like,
10 seconds
Since
ago
the
when he
fight.
threw the rune in the way.
well, I'm gonna. Okay, so I could attempt to stealth us, and we could try to go through to chase after Orpheus without the Dracolich being able to see us. If you guys wanted to go after him, that's assuming that my cast would actually work in this place.
I mean, you could try. I think we should probably go anyway, especially since we can't seem to. Well, we haven't really looked at the door, but I think with the Orpheus gone, we probably ain't got much time. So we should probably just go.
So do we know it's Regnad? Because I've seen him.
I believe you guys seen an arm come through before. A lot of you have seen Regnad. I think one of you has actually even spoken to Regnad as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've spoken with him.
Probably. I think everyone saw the claw come out in this particular situation, and it was bony, quite bony and large enough to grab Orpheus.
Do I know? Is he a servant of my god, Cairo?
Servant of Cairo. Roll me a religion check. In your studies, becoming a paladin and a holy knight of Rose Garden Kingdom, there are stories of ancient beings, all different types of depictions. There was one that stands out to you as obviously the god of death. However, usually the god of death in your studies was also accompanied by sometimes an undead dragon. However, you're also aware that Charlotte, which is the goddess of the moon and the night, it is told that she, in particular, along with other gods, have lesser godly siblings. And one of the lesser godly siblings, if you roll me a history check, let's see if you remember the name of the lesser god siblings. One of them was named Regnad.
Oof. Okay. That was just information I wanted.
But another possibility is that this is Charlotte's brother or sister or something like that.
Okay. That's all I wanted to figure
So,
out.
should we go after him? I don't know where we would go, other than through the rift.
Let's do this.
Well, I'd say we need to get him because he is our party member, but Kahira, I leave the exit to you.
Is that your way of saying Kahir need to go first?
I'm gonna attempt to try to cast Pass Without Trace. It just says it's an action.
Nothing
no.
happens.
Okay.
It is a spell.
Okay.
It's Abjuration, level 2 spell. Components is visual, semantic, and what's the M stand for again?
Material.
Material. So yes, it's a full-on spell. It's not an ability. So you have to say something, you have to do something with your hands, and then you have to use a component. So yes. It is
Can
a
I-
full-on spell.
Can I hood myself with Cloak of Elvenkind?
You guys can prep yourselves however you like before entering, if you'd like.
Like to take a long rest.
Right?
As you
You'll
guys
be
are
fine.
discussing what you would like to do, let's see what's going on with Orpheus.
He's dead.
Orpheus is getting his orifices.
Oh my god. Wait, we just go straight to chapter 10 because of that.
Welcome to chapter 10, the Abyssal Plane.
Okay, he just skipped the whole chapter.
Welcome to chapter 10, where you're level 6 and your enemies are level 30.
I will put Traherne on the map for the moment. However, no one else is there. And I'll move you guys in. So if you guys want to see what's going on, you can watch the stream.
I haven't seen myself.
That wallpaper's really messing with my eyes.
Do you see yourself, Orpheus?
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay. Orpheus, in front of you is a huge bony dragon. Same exact one you were quite scared of since day one in this adventure. How do I explain this? You appear in front of him. Roll me a dexterity saving throw as you land on what seems to be a whole bunch of bones. However, it's quite hard. The ground is quite hard when you land. You take 1d. What's fall damage, Zeph? Is it d8 or d6?
1d6 per 10 feet.
You take 1d6 fall damage. So roll me 1d6 and minus that from your temp HP or HP, whatever you have at the moment.
I don't. Hey.
Take one fall damage as a small bone cracks you in the rear end as you land.
Ouch. Oh.
The Dracolich looks at you, looks down. He seems extremely relaxed. He cocks his head at you. Let me, let's get into the RP in this.
So it is you, the little one I seen first when that hole opened. What brings you to my domain? You are clearly not dead. I see your body still clinging to your soul.
He grabs you, and you both begin to fly. You are thrown again down to the ground. Roll me 3d6.
What language was he speaking?
Draconic.
Oh, so I don't understand.
To you, he's speaking in common.
Uh,
You take another 7 full damage as you land on this platform where you are now. I'll bring you to where you originally came from, so you can see it. This is where the skeletal arm came through, pulled you out, and you guys were flying through the air, and you landed here.
As he told me, I want to say, Mr. Dragon, I think we have some misunderstanding here because you the one that dragged me here.
My name is Regnard.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Ragnar.
Well, I'm quite curious who keeps opening these doorways. For 10,000 years I've been trapped here as a prisoner. That wretched sister of mine, Charlotte, she will pay. And once I devour her, I will take her reign of the night and the shadow and build my own realm, my own plane of existence. I'll devour her and all the souls of her little children she holds so dear. All the creatures in Niflheim as payback to that cursed wrench. I'll make my own night realm in the shadows of Niflheim. Tell me, little one, how did you open that hole?
Well, so there this devil, her name Mercle. I think she trying to kill you last time I checked. I was trying to stop her from doing some harm to the world I live in, but I think she said something about killing a bony dragon named Ragnar, and turned out it's you.
Mercle. I've never heard the name before.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't miss out much, but she evil and she tried to kill you.
Roll me a deception check.
Okay, Regnad.
You're not my real dad.
All right. Go on.
Well, yeah, you see, like, well, my companion and I was on a quest to resolve the lineage of, you see, what we call Drake, and you know, little mini dragon in Niflheim. I myself actually, yeah, well, that's what the elf called them. I'm not sure. I'm just an egg cleaner.
Silence! You speak too much, little one.
Well, I'm a nervous speaker, but you asked me to speak, so. Anyway, Mercle.
Rift opened.
Mercle opened it.
Who is Mercle?
She red, she had horn, she's scary, and she tried to kill you.
Why is it that I see your face and the face of others with you, and not this red one?
Well, we chased her and then she disappeared. She opened the rift and she disappeared. Maybe she's somewhere in here that you missed?
Roll me another deception check. Okay.
Success.
Mercle.
Oh wait! I can show her. I can show you her face if you want to see her face.
Sure.
Okay, just give me 3 seconds. Okay, this is the first time I'm trying to do this spell. I would like to cast this and turn myself, just my head, just the neck up, turn into Mercle face.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw as you're transforming into Mercle.
Just the head up though, right?
That's a fail. You are frightened of the Dracolich. Your legs begin to shake a little bit as you're transforming into Mercle. Your voice begins to shake a little bit as well.
Well.
So this creature has the ability to open these doorways. You see,
Yeah.
I want to escape this prison.
Well, I'm not sure, but
You will bring
you,
this one called Mercle to me.
well, she tried to kill you and
Kill me.
yeah. Well, last time she almost killed me too, so I'm not sure what I can do. How, I don't know if I can bring her to you. You see, like, I'm really weak.
I just told you I've been here for 10,000 years. You think death can come to me? In the Abyssal plane, this is death. This is where the death go. You are in the plane of death. Do you not see the skulls around you, made up of the bones of the departed?
Yeah, but like I said, I don't even know where she is right now.
You will bring her to me, or you will die.
Well, you kill me. How can I bring her to you?
True, I will need insurance to be sure that you will come back to me.
Oh no. I'm
Orpheus,
good.
roll me a wisdom saving throw, dexterity saving throw, and constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
And I need to move some layers here.
Oh my god, that's so bad. 4, 5, 6.
Orpheus, there is a small skull. Do I still have the voice changer on?
No.
No. Okay, good. There is a small skull to the back of the Dracolich, which he very quickly grabs with a claw and brings in front of him, which sits in front of you. Let me move the Dracolich back.
Oh, there it
He
goes. Hold on.
rests a claw above your head and taps your head. As he taps your head, you feel a presence almost seep in deep within your body and begins to raise the claw up. As you look up, you see a column of light coming from your body. And he directs it into the skull. The skull changes from a like a white color to a greenish color.
There go my soul.
There, insurance.
Mr. Right now, what just happened?
You want your soul back? Bring me Mercle. Or bring the ability to open this rift.
SK here's about ready to jump through the portal.
Well,
Cannonball!
well,
I suggest you hurry along now.
well, like I said, like, she almost killed me, and she really strong, and
Silence! Did I ask for an explanation as to why you won't bring this to me? Do you not care about your soul?
yes, sir.
Leave.
Well,
That way. He points in this direction.
well,
Alright, he points in the direction to the southwest.
can you give me a lip? No, I'm just kidding. I'll walk, but
Orpheus, you see a column of light begin to coalesce inside of his jaws.
Child, your mouth will kill you.
well,
Learn a lesson. Stop
Ow.
speaking. Leave.
I turn around and leave.
Okay. Heading in the direction that he pointed.
Wherever he pointed.
I'll give you a ruler in this direction.
Oh, okay.
Again, as you're walking at your feet, again, it literally looks like the road is made of bones put together, crunching underneath your feet. However, it's still quite stable. It's not like you're going to fall through the floor. Looking around, it is extremely dark here. Very, 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 very dark. Almost very hard to see. Your dark vision doesn't seem to help you as well. So, yeah.
Am I going the
As
right
you're-
way?
Yeah, as you're walking down and following a bridge, we're gonna pan back to the group. So stop there. I'll bring you back here. And I'll bring us back to the group.
As Kahir's charging towards the rift and they crash into each other. What?
The entire night, I didn't do shit. I only did 3 bites.
Back in the cave, you hear Valence, Thor, and Traherne talking about what to do next. Oblivious to what's going on currently with Orpheus.
Leroy!
Me thinks he not have much time. Me not think we have time to rest. Me thinks we have to go.
Yeah, let's go. Start heading.
Let's go.
Start moving towards the rift.
Okay. Everyone roll perception checks as you approach. Everyone sees the same thing. Again, for those of you that seen the Dracolich before, and seen the darkness that surrounds the Dracolich, you don't see a Dracolich, but again, you see the darkness that surrounds. Extremely hard to see. Almost looks like you're looking into pure blackness. However, you hear the crunching of bones as you see an image of Orpheus walking along some type of bony bridge path thing. Looks like he's quite far down, like 50 feet down, though, from where you're looking down from.
Kiki immediately just calls out, "Hey kid, are you okay? Can you hear me?"
Do I hear it?
You don't hear anything.
Oh, god damn it. I'm still walking.
He not answering me. Is he ignoring me? Does he think it's my fault?
Could throw something through the portal at him.
I already threw something. I don't know
Throw
where
a
it went.
bigger thing. Let's grab this table.
Okay.
Kahira lifts it with one hand with a strength score of 21.
21.
Now, everyone very quickly picks it up. It's pretty light. Move it over to the rift.
Yep, we're moving over
Yep.
to the rift.
Toss it in.
Throw it in.
Fling!
Orpheus, roll me a dexterity saving throw as a table from nowhere flying down at you. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. You look above. You don't see anything in the sky. Orpheus, there's nothing around you. When a wooden table comes flying down. Let's see.
Oh.
Roll me 3d6.
I can't believe you guys agreed to do that.
Roll me 3d6 and a second dexterity saving throw to not fall off of the bridge.
Oh.
Take 9 bludgeoning damage.
So
You have
that
resistance
fall.
to bludgeoning.
So that we fall for me.
You have resistance to bludgeoning.
Yep.
Okay. And you very quickly do the thing with Spider-Man where like he's able to like stand up straight and then back up instead of falling off of the bridge. You kind of stand on the edge of the bridge like this, and then you stand back up.
Well, I look up and then I was like, what the?
Can't see anything. It's pure black.
Guys? Is that from you guys?
You guys don't hear him as well. He just looks like he's like yelling into the sky.
Maybe we could dump some of this blue stuff in there.
Well, I would like to get back up and run past the bridge.
It is an extremely long, winding bridge. If you've ever watched the original Dragon Ball Z and you remember the Snake Road from Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
it's like that. Very, 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 very long bridge. You can begin
Well-
running if you like.
Well, I started
He not. Go ahead, finish your thing. Sorry.
Oh no, I will just say I started walking and I started mumbling and I got cussing at the dragon and then cussing it the whole night. I was like, God damn, that dragon didn't really give me a lip, and now it's like this happened and this thing coming out at me, and then yeah. It's you can see like Orpheus start mumbling the whole way.
Okay.
With him with his hand too.
Kahir just looks at the group and goes, "So he can't hear us. We just hit him with the table. Oops. Should we go down and help him?"
Payback or payback. You're muted already.
I could throw. I have a rope I could throw. I don't know if he'd be able to reach it.
I look it over at Kahir. I go, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad at all.
Well, me can't leave him there, so bye.
What if
He leaps in.
I was gonna say, what if we throw another table with a rope attached to it?
Here jumps in.
I'm gonna follow
Kahir
suit.
jumps in.
I'm gonna look up there and, are we really doing this?
I guess we are. Gotta jump in, following everyone else.
All right, well, bye, guys. I'm just like, I'll jump in too.
And the party jumps into the portal. Again, welcome to Chapter 10. Abyssal Plane. Just a FYI, for those watching and for you guys at home that are playing with us, you guys could have done this on day one. On Color Isle, when you guys were looking in the Shadow Rift. If you guys would have tried to go through the Rift on day one, this is one of the possible scenarios that could have happened. You guys could have ended up on the Abyssal Plane. So
We could have went from chapter 1 to chapter 10
I've
real
been
quick.
holding this since day one. Just like
Wait, so if we would have went through that means everything we've done so far wouldn't have happened. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe in a
We would
different
just
order. I
skip
don't
this-
know.
Oh, okay. But we would have skipped chapter 10.
So as Kahir mentioned, I think you put in the chat, Zeph, that I had the Dracolich Regnad under random events. This is one of those random events. However, it does play into the story because you guys have been seeing this Dracolich since day one. So, welcome to the Abyss. I'll bring you guys in a moment. However, I need some rolls. As Orpheus is walking down this path, Orpheus, please stay there.
We just threw ourselves at Orpheus.
To dodge us.
Let's see.
Kahir cannonball.
Let's start with Kahir. Kahir, roll me 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me a d4. And tell me what the result is.
Tree.
3. Okay. I will tell you what happens in a moment. I'm going to place you here. Traherne, roll me a d4.
I'm supposed to see something? No.
Not yet.
What's the result?
3.
3?
Yep.
Thorn, roll me a d4.
1.
And Valence, roll me a d4.
2.
Okay. Let's see. Kahir, roll me a d2. Okay,
Oh, no.
you're fine. You don't take any fall damage. You land softly in what looks like a black sand. You look down, you feel it in your fingers, you pick it up. It's literally like a black sand. Traherne, roll me a d2. Same thing. You land in some type of sand. Looking around, both of you, extremely dark. For those of you that, I believe the entire party now has dark vision, this does not help. Again, it just looks like pure blackness around you. You're unable to see the bony bridge that Orpheus was on Actually, let's see. Can you see it from here? No. Same thing with Traherne. You're unable to see a bony bridge or anything like that. Yeah, looks really weird.
Can I attempt to cast Flame Blade?
In a moment.
Okay.
Balance and Thorin, roll me a d2 each. 1d2.
2.
Balance, you're flying. You land safely on the bridge. Orpheus, all of a sudden, Valence, from the sky, just plops in and lands in front of you. Kind of does a cool, like, kneel down and stands up. Thorin, however,
He did it. He did the superhero landing.
roll me
Superhero landing.
a d8.
1.
God damn it. You take 1 damage. 1 bludgeoning damage. However, when you take this 1 damage, you are knocked unconscious for the next 3 minutes. The effects of going through this portal, unfortunately, was extremely strong on you. So you landed hard and were unconscious through coming through the rift into another plane of existence. So you're currently unconscious behind Valence. Valence, you hear a hard crash behind you, but it doesn't seem like Thorin took a lot of damage. You look back, and he just looks like he's passed out on these bone bridge thing.
Oh, I'm me. Just taking a nap.
I'm gonna walk over to him after my epic superhero landing. I'm gonna bump it. I'm gonna bump him a little bit with my foot to see if he's awake.
Radix, at 10:08, you can begin playing again. You're currently on timeout for 2 minutes.
Balance.
He doesn't wake Valence.
Balance.
What?
Why you getting here?
Because everyone else likes to make bad decisions, and I just followed.
Well, that was bad decision.
I know. That's what I said.
Well, quiet! The dragon behind us.
Well, we can't undo it.
Oh, wait. First of all, do you get thrown that?
Before you begin explaining, hold on to that thought. Kahir and Traherne,
Yeah.
roll me investigation checks on yourselves.
Are we able to see each other from where we're standing?
You have dark vision, though.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can see each other.
Yeah, dark
Can you
vision
see
doesn't
each other
work.
on the map? I'm pretty sure you can, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just
Okay.
saying, like, I didn't know, like, because you said dark vision doesn't work, so I didn't know how dark it was.
It's very dark. Kahir, seems like everything's okay. You reach on your back, your glaive is there, your sword is there, the great sword. I guess you begin to count your javelins. How many javelins do you have remaining?
4.
How many bad
Including the
ones?
Five.
death javelin.
5. 4 regular and the special.
Your death javelin is number 5. Roll me 1d5 as one of your javelins is missing.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Woo!
4 is a normal javelin. Traherne.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do you have on
How would you know
that
if you
has
don't
been
poke
pickpocketed?
the end to make sure?
Because one of them has a skull on it.
Where's your character? Traherne, something is missing from your pack. Your
Puppy.
mug that keeps your coffee hot or cold is missing.
Oh no.
Roll
Traherne
me
starts to
perception
panic.
checks. Even though it's extremely hard, this is going to be a disadvantage. You both
He panicked.
hear a very weird sound above you, both. Traherne, you can see the creature above you flying. Here, you can as well. I'm going to reveal them on the map. But before I do, let's go back to the party as Orpheus is about to explode.
Explode.
Explode with
He's got
rage,
it out.
excitement, and want to tell Valence about the dragon. Go for it.
Well, wait. First of all, do you get to that table back there?
Yes.
It's a musician. It's almost empty.
We didn't know it was gonna happen.
How do you get aim it? Just throw the table in.
First
What
of all,
was
no
it
one
do?
aimed it. Gahir's just really strong.
Don't blame it on me.
Thorn, you're now awake.
What's going on?
Well, Baron. Well, first of all, are you doing okay?
You good?
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
I feel okay, but where are we? What happened?
Well, first of all, this is domain of the death, and the dragon almost killed me, and apparently I have no soul now, and apparently we have new quest, and we have to get Mercle to him now because I lied to the dragon, say that Mercle tried to kill him to get away with it, but then I didn't. Well, basically, we have to bring Mercle back here.
Wait, what do you mean you don't have a soul?
I didn't think you had one in the first place.
What happened to your soul?
Well, do you guys know that soul is green? Apparently my soul look green. It's a green in color. That was so weird.
Maybe it's because you're decaying.
That's helping balance.
Back to Kahir and Traherne in the sand, playing in the sand. Kahir, Traherne, you guys look up. You see a very small devil-looking creature, but tiny devils. Floating away with a javelin. It's holding it like this as it's trying to fly away. And Traherne, you see it holding onto your mug, trying to fly away. It is about 30 feet up in the air.
That mine. He needs to go take out one of the other javelins and throw it at it.
Okay.
Give that back.
I have no range, so
All you hear is "Rah!" and then a javelin comes flying back down. Both javelins, actually.
There's some meat attached to this one.
There is definitely meat attached to one of them.
And I will follow through with the other attack at the one carrying. Oh wait, I can't see it from where I am.
It'll be
Never
disadvantage if you're attempting to throw your javelin at it.
I'll attempt to try to knock out the one.
Yeah, if you're
Carrying
using
his
your
mug.
sense of sound as it's like flying away, you can hear little wing beats. But again, it is disadvantage on this.
So normal, got it.
Are
13.
you're still raging?
No, I'm reckless attack on everything.
Okay, 14. No,
13. 13.
I think 13's a hit. Let me double check. I'm like
You hit-
90% sure it is. Imps. Where's my imps?
are you attacking the blue one or the orange one?
He already killed the orange one. That was the one that was signifying, since his token is orange, that was the one that stole his javelin. The blue one is the one that stole your coffee mug thing.
Yeah.
13 is a... What was your roll? 13? Makes it,
13.
breaks it.
Yeah, take 10.
And you did exactly enough damage to kill it.
There's your mug.
That one also falls to the ground with the mug in hand. Javelin sticking out of it.
Thanks, Kahir.
You're welcome. Picks up his javelins.
How do we get
Ooh.
out of here?
That one's got meat. Nice. Me not know. Where the others at?
Speaking of the others, let's go back.
Well, as I was saying, well, I don't have a soul right now, and I don't feel any different. But we can't let the dragon out here because the dragon, he was saying his name was Red Knight, and he was saying that he gonna destroy whoever that lady was, and then trying to destroy Nilfheim and the other one, everything. And so I was like, like he asked who opened the rift, and I was thinking it's because he opening it, so we cannot let him know that he was the one that opened the rift, and I blame it on Mercle, and now the dragon wanna kill Mercle, so I guess work out for us, right?
Well, I mean, would be a history check? Wasn't it Mercle that opened up the rift in the Gnomish city? So I believe she does know how to open up rifts. So you're not half lying.
Yeah, that. Yeah, but we cannot let him know that one of Kahir know how to open the rift, because he gonna do something with Kahir to make Kahir freeze him from this place.
Well, I guess we can discuss this later, but let's figure out how to get out of here.
That's a good idea. But where the other two?
Thorin, Balance, Orpheus, roll me perception checks.
15.
19.
Above you, you all hear some screeching. And about 15 small imps go flying past you in this direction. I'll give you a thing. In this direction here.
Okay.
Orpheus and Thorin, as you maybe look at the edge of the bridge, you cannot see the ground.
Could we make out that they were imps or just flying things?
With your perception, no. Orpheus and Balance. Balance, you've encountered imps before in Death's Desert.
Do I
Well,
know
those
what
can't
aim
be
is?
good.
Yeah, we really don't want to deal with these, especially if they're in large quantities.
They're not
But,
very strong individually, right? If there is a lot of them, though, it gets quite hectic.
well,
They
but
can
where?
surround you and kind of take over.
Well, but where are they flying toward? Could that be the other two?
You hear Traherne, roll me perception checks.
If it is the other two, they're in trouble.
There is a whole fuck ton of imps flying towards you. We're about to roll initiative, but Thorin, Balance, Orpheus, Kahir, Traherne, you guys can try and do something maybe to get together. It's up to you. I don't know if you guys know where each other's are, but the imps are heading in that direction.
They're heading away from us, or
Correct. They flew up over you and heading towards.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
The dragon.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on me and Kahir.
Okay, but allows you to stealth, but doesn't make you invisible. And they've already seen you. They've heard the cries of their imp friends and are on their way to investigate.
So you see Thurin kind of just grab his amulet on his chest and starts muttering some words, and the amulet kind of vibrates bright orange as he's thinking of. Hang on, let me tab back over here. As he's thinking of Kahir's spear that he carries around with him, and he just is continuously just muttering to himself as he's casting locate object, focusing on Kahir's spear.
Can you put the tooltip in the chat?
Yeah.
Does this have any components that's required?
It does not. Oh, hang on. Does it?
Yeah, put
It
the.
It does,
in
and I
chat.
don't have that component.
No.
You have a
it's
holy
fine.
symbol, right?
I
As
do
long
have a
as
holy
it's-
symbol. Yep.
As long as it's one of the components doesn't have a value, you have a component pouch. So this doesn't have a component value, meaning like 10 gold, 20 gold, 100 gold, 1,000
Mhm.
gold. It would be part of your component pouch. So
Alright.
you would have a forked twig in your component pouch. Let's
I'm-
see. Up to 1,000
gonna-
feet. So you know that Kahir is directly west of you,
Mm-hmm.
100 feet down and to the west.
It's
To the west, about another
I mean, to the east.
75 feet west, 100 feet down.
wait.
I got a question.
To the east, sorry.
This bridge is made of bones and bodies and stuff.
Straight up bones. It almost looks like they were glued together. It's pretty
Cool.
solid.
I'm gonna tie off a piece of my rope that I got to the where the blade of my axe pairs with the handle, and I'm gonna take that, slam it into the ground to get a good see how well I can get a grip on it, to kind of anchor myself, and then I'm gonna superhero jump with the rope.
I'm gonna
So
kind of
you're
shout
leaving
the
your
general direction of
lance-
where everyone is.
Hold on. So you're leaving your lance,
No, my battle axe.
battle axe. Okay. All right. So that's your plan, Thorin. You guys have a few minutes before battle starts, and we do turn orders in order to get the group together and fight off all these imps.
I mean, Orpheus
you
might
guys
be
have
fine up where he's at.
Yeah, you guys have a moment to react. So
And
again, Balance has already declared what he's doing. What are you doing, Thorin?
I'm kind of looking around to see if there's anything that I can fasten my hempen rope to that I can reach 100 feet down with. I really
there are
don't have
skulls
anything.
with empty eyes. If you're trying to if you want to tie through the skull's empty eyes, you can definitely do that. You're not too
Are
sure
the
if it's
skulls,
gonna hold or not.
Fixed on the ground though, or can they just pop right up?
Some are pretty well fixed on the ground. Some do pop up, and it's just bones.
So I'd find what looks like the most sturdy of skulls and attempt to fasten some rope to it.
Okay.
You said they've already physically seen us, right?
Oh yes, they're heading in your direction, heading towards their dead friends on the ground, with Kahir pulling out the spears.
Well, first I would
you-
cast guidance on myself and then start doing that.
Okay. Orpheus, you're doing your spider climb thing, trying to head downwards.
Yeah, if that's a straight wall.
It is a straight wall to about 50 feet, and then it cuts off.
Well, my question is, can I see the imp right now, or because it's too dark, I don't see that when they get out my sight?
Again, you don't see them once they fly over,
Okay.
but you
Well
saw
then,
the direction that they were going.
yeah, I'm gonna try to go climb,
And I'm
spider
assuming,
climb down.
Thorin, you voiced out where Kahira's spear is.
Yeah, I kind of was like, hey guys, they're straight down that direction, around 75 feet to the east southeast.
Yeah, then I will climb down the wall.
So me sees that we has two options. We can either open portal and we jump in to get away, or we pull out glaive and we stand and fight. Try to find others.
I'd say let's fight. You can always open the portal as a last-ditch effort if we have to escape.
Sound like plan to me.
And then I put my hand on his shoulder and cast guidance.
Okay. Kahir and Turn, you guys can ready in action as these things are entering battle range.
I'm gonna ready call lightning.
I'm gonna drink my last potion of healing and then get ready for a fight.
Okay. Go for it. I'm going to add in the turn order.
8
However,
HP.
we're approaching the end of the session tonight. I don't want to start a full-on battle until possibly next week. Make it, much more epic as a beginning for next week. However, here you can add in your healing. Turn. Make a note to yourself that you put guidance on next week.
Yeah.
I also gonna jug my greater healing potion while I climb down too. So
The guidance is on Kahir, not me.
Okay.
how much is the Greater healing version, is that 2d4?
4d4 plus 4.
44.
44
Yep.
plus 4, okay.
But the action. So I use guidance, but I can ready another action before it starts, right?
You're allowed to do one thing before.
One thing. Okay, that's fine.
Get my healing. What the fuck?
All right, so Valence is scaling downwards. Valence, roll me athletics. See how well you scale down this. Valence, so you're beginning to scale down this bridge wall thingy. About halfway
I'm
down.
straight repelling.
Yeah, about 50 feet down as you're repelling. The bridge is no more, and you're dangling now, lowering yourself down. Roll me athletics. Okay, you're fine. You're going to continue proceeding downwards. Thorin, I'm assuming you're doing something similar.
Mm-hmm.
Repelling down. Again, about 50 feet
Repelling.
down, the bridge cuts out. And again, you and Valence are kind of dangling there for a moment. Valence just kind of lets go of the rope a little bit, but holding it behind him, sliding himself downwards. I'm assuming you're going to attempt to do the same.
I'm going to attempt to do the same thing, and I'm
You
going to
let
be.
go of the rope fully.
And I add another 3 from guidance.
3
Let go of the
minutes.
rope
Probably still
fully,
the same thing.
and
3 minutes of sleep again.
Valence, you look to your left, and you see Thorin falling. He hits the bottom, and you hear a splash.
How close was he to me?
You guys were about 5 feet across apart.
Those weren't saving throws. Never mind.
Valence, you are submerged. I'm sorry, Thorin, you're submerged in water. Orpheus, 50
I
feet
can make
downwards.
sandcastle.
You're running down the side of the wall, spider climbing down.
Yeah.
You stop for a moment trying to think of what you should do because there's no more wall to climb down.
Mhm.
As you hear a splash below you.
Do I take any
Sounds
falling
like there's
damage?
water underneath. No.
Well, then
However,
I
you
will.
are in heavy armor and in water. It's going to be extremely difficult to get to wherever you got to go.
Oh, I will. If I hear that, I will jump down because there's no more path for me.
Thorin, you are here. Orpheus, you are here. And Valence, you're rappelling down. You make it safely to about the top of the water. You're kind of holding yourself there. You can now see that there's lapping water, suspecting that it's probably from Thorin. But you guys definitely didn't hear anything before. It's not like there's running water or anything in this water that's making sounds, having the lapping water sound or anything like that. Only because Thorin kind of dove in or fell in is why you're seeing it now moving. There's no light down here, so it's not like you can see any reflections. You just hear it like right below your feet. If you want to begin swinging yourself, since you were successful, you can begin swinging yourself. You are in heavy armor as well, and will have disadvantage of water unless you have an ability with swim speed while in water. Orpheus,
Swing
you have
bang.
swim speed. We'll get to your swing in a second, Balance.
Okay.
Not sure. I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Okay, but you're not at disadvantage. You're not wearing heavy armor or anything like that. We'll say that your swim speed is the same as your movement speed.
Okay.
But Valence and Thorin, you're in what we call rough terrain. But Valence, you have an opportunity to try and get ahead of Thorin and make your way to the quote-unquote beach that Kahir and Traherne landed in the sand. Make me another athletics check to begin swinging yourself and see how far you can get yourself across towards the beach. You make it 15 extra feet, so you land about here. And as you land, you can see the imps diving down in front of you towards Kahir. You could just about see Kahir's glaive kind of glowing and swinging as he's beginning combat, or whipping it out as he normally does. Just on the edge of your vision. So I'm going to move you up a little bit so you can see. Right there. So now you can see exactly where he is, but you're about right here. So you're going to have rough terrain from the next probably round until you reach the beach. And again, we'll begin combat next week. Thank you all for playing. Welcome to the Abyssal Plane, boys.
Damn, that got crazy.
Mm-hmm.